Just say. That is a good point. Meg Thee Stallion can have a song called Savage. And then Nick Cannon called them niggas savages. Just say. Alright, this is the thing about Nick Cannon ain't nobody talking about. Nick, you got cocky. And you know you got cocky. And yeah, Professor Griff was there and he already knew the same knowledge. So he was supposed to nod and agree. But at the same time, Nick, you was running off at the mouth. It's cool that we that are your true fans know mentally how deep you are. And that's good that we know it, but you fucked up and karma came after your ass because you was trying to show off to them white folks that you working for, that you know this shit. And anytime that you straddle the fence, remember this is about choosing a side and you stand on this side firmly, but you tried to play with that fucking fence by showing out. That's why they fuck with you. So regardless of whatever they're saying, calling you anti-Semitic, that's bullshit. The real reason that nigga got checked is he was checking them, but he was checking them out of cockiness. Same reason Tupac is a great diss rapper. They gotta say your name first. You never say a nigga name first when it comes to dissing. And Nick kind of jumped out there with his chest all out. And Cannon's class is the shit. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, I think if you're a conscious individual like Nick, like I am, we seen when he got cocky with this shit because he went on a nice little rant for a minute. And it was some white dude said, oh, really? So you think you could just say this shit and we giving you this check to give you the ability to reach all these people keep saying this shit? Oh, no, nigga. We know you know that shit, but you ain't got to throw it up in front of the people's faces like you got some kind to think about. They felt like not threatened, but nigga, you do not have what we have. How dare you try to come at? Do you know who the fuck you are? So it sounds fucked up, but that's what happened. And if you go back and watch the interview, you can hear the cockiness in Nick Cannon's voice. I'm not saying I disagree with Nick. I agree with everything that you say, but like my grandmama taught me, there's a time and place for everything, and that was the wrong time for him to try to flex his nuts. So that's the real reason that Nick, I guess you could say, slap on the wrist, because he does own, I know he owns the trademark to Wildin Out. That shit gonna get fixed in court. But because they can't fire him from his own show, and then when they gonna get somebody else to be the host, no. But the fact that they picked that show, once again, this is an emotional situation. Nick got cocky, and them niggas ears went up like Scooby Doo, like, oh, this nigga think he got some pie. He think he's somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some people say Bill Cosby's in a similar situation. Why he's in his situation? Because, oh, nigga, you think you can just do what you want to do. So they yanked that nigga chain back, and that's all they did to Nick. They yanked this fucking chain off. And niggas like, man, fuck that chain. I got a couple of other ones. And I was like, well, nigga, we own all of those. So luckily Fox is still fucking with him. You hear they push back his night show, you know what I'm saying? Nick needs to cool out, whatever bullshit they saying. That's what that shit was about. That's part of the reason why I didn't even want to bring it up and talk about it. Because, I mean, not saying that everything I do, I try to make it comical, but I do. I try. It's something funny in every fucking thing. And it's funny shit in that, but I knew I wasn't going to be funny when I'm saying it. So that's why I really didn't even care. I wrote it down, but I really didn't give a fuck about speaking about Nick Cannon. But if I am going to say something, it's because just like that other situation, I don't think I'm going to bring that up. You can go look at that video. I think I did write that down, though. I might bring that situation up. But like that situation, the only reason I'm going to talk about it because I see shit in an angle that ain't nobody else talking about. And there's a couple of other angles that they can say that same shit, but ain't nobody talking about the cockiness that was displayed. Nothing wrong with it, but nigga, we are black. They don't like it when we like that at all, nigga. I'm like, when it was happening, I was like, this nigga, the fuck happened? And I just knew. I was like, does he know what the fuck is finna happen to him? Because I'm sorry, it's your ego. And eventually, people, I'm going to get a little box. You know how they had them little boxes you can sit on the porch for Halloween, and it's like a vibrator, gyroscope. When big noise happens, I'm going to call it my ego. Because when niggas get loud and get all over, like I say, Nick had his chest all out. That's why the fuck they snatched his ass. They pulled up on that chain. Just, I'm gonna leave Nick alone because I'm Black Squad for life, and he fucked up Eminem. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. So, but once again, that's the angle that I'm looking at this shit, because it's looking like they gonna sit him down for a while, but he still got shows on TV. He gonna be alright. The Viacom shit got to settle because the whole world wants Wildin Out. You know what I'm saying? We that was that, but you know they had to check it. I don't. Do I agree with everything that he said? 9 times out of 10, yeah. But was he wrong? No. I mean, because this is all knowledge that anybody can go look up for themselves and come to the same conclusion, which nobody is saying that him, Steven Jackson, the football player, even Farrakhan, all these people, yeah, they're all black. But besides that, everybody is getting this material from the same place. It's just somebody else ain't saying it. And if one of them did say it, would they get the same scrutiny that all these black people get for saying it? That's what I'm saying. And I wasn't gonna talk about Nick because we are supportive of Team Nick. We want that Dr. Sabi documentary. A lot of people are saying that that's probably the reason this is happening. Yeah, I did say that's why I want to talk about Nick Cannon. Okay, so we are. All right, you got me. All right, y'all. So now I got right down this time when we start talking about this thing about 30. So